Thank you all. Thank you all for coming. It means a lot to me that you're here. On my way here, I was thinking this must be what heaven is like, to see your friends and your family coming together for one purpose, and that's to glorify God. We're going to be doing this for eternity, so today is a good way to have a taste for it. This next song is His Eyes on the Sparrow, and I wanted to introduce this song because, I prepared something for you, like a little bit of information about the Look To family. So, the sparrow has a special significance in my family, the Look To family, and that's my father's side. So I want to share with you a story from the family archives, and it's a true story. It's a story of our ancestors, which has been passed from generation to generation. And the short version of this story is that we should not be alive. So there was violence in the Philippines, my mother country, and the story goes that the last remaining Lugtus, there was a remnant of 10 people, so you can count them on your fingers. They were being hunted by soldiers, and my ancestors fled into a bush, and they hid. And the soldiers were in pursuit. So as the soldiers were getting closer to my ancestors were still in the bush. So the soldiers were advancing, and then the sparrows descended and landed on the bush that was hiding my remnant ancestors. So as the soldiers came even closer, the sparrows, they stayed on the bush, and the soldiers, they walked right past. And you could say on that day that death passed over the remnant because of the sparrows. So in Matthew chapter 10, we read, "Are not 2 sparrows sold for a farthing? And one of them should not fall on the ground without your Father, but the very hairs on your head are all numbered. Fear ye not, therefore, because ye are of more value than many sparrows." So my family, the Look To family, we should not be alive. But here we are. And I have sisters-in-law now, and I have a little nephew, Malachi, 2 years old, and he's the latest leaf on the Look To family tree. So on this day, as we gather to celebrate a soul surrendering to the Lord, I remember the story of the sparrows, and today, I don't hide in a bush. I hide in Christ. And I look not for a sparrow to descend, but I look for a dove. And I look not to my mother country, but I look to my Father's world. A city which hath foundations, whose builder and maker is God. So as the song goes, His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches over me.